Anybody can do it.
You have to be in the middle, though, to do it.
No.
Yes, you do. It's tradition. It's custom.
Hello, movie fans. This is our review of Toy Story 4.
Non-spoiler review.
Actually, that was too short.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
I
can
think
do better. Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, fellow movie fans. We just saw Toy Story 4, and this is our non-spoiler. I can actually do it. Okay.
No, it's really easy. Go ahead.
Hello, fellow movie fans. We just saw Toy Story 4, and this is our non-spoiler review of the movie.
All right, stay tuned to see our reactions and what we thought about this fourth in the Toy Story series. Saga.
Saga.
Yeah, the Toy Story Saga. Toy Story 4 is the obviously the fourth in the franchise, following the adventures of Woody and Buzz and Rex and Bo Peep in this time, and who else? Who else is
Slink?
in this one?
Bunny and Ducky.
Oh,
Jesse.
yeah. There's a couple new characters like Bunny and Ducky and Jesse
Forky.
and Forky. Yeah, Jesse's not new.
Yeah, just not.
And some other characters that are mixed into this new edition of Toy Story 4. So, how would you describe the movie in adjectives?
Fantastic. I love it.
I'm not sure that's adjectives either, but
Fantastic certainly was an adjective.
okay, I loved it. It's not an adjective.
It's like
All the specific
you and
It was funny, entertaining, enjoyable, sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny, entertaining, enjoyable, sad.
I think it was sad, enjoyable, entertaining.
How original.
And I'd say it was visually superb.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah, and visually superb.
it was funny. With like there were a few sad moments, but there was no real like, oh my god, there's a downpour of tears. I can't go see this movie. It's so emotional.
Would you say it was enjoyable or entertaining, Rachel?
No.
Or just funny? Oh. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, all right.
Contrarian, not enjoyable or entertaining, but just funny. Yeah, I think it was a good movie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was a really strong entry into
Stronger than I thought.
the Toy Story movies. Yeah, I was worried it was going to be kind of like, oh, here's another money grab for the fourth movie.
Yeah.
And I think they did. You know, it wasn't the best one in
It was
my
probably
mind,
the weakest
but
of them all.
well, okay. Well, that's a good question. So, again, on the moment, how would you rank? And you probably don't remember all the Toy Stories really well, but just for what you remember, how would you rank the Toy Stories 1 through 4 in terms of your, where does this rank?
Number 1.
You think it's the best one out of all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I didn't like any of them really.
Oh, you like this
Oh,
one?
Mom's
Yeah.
offended.
Okay. That's a certain
really
opinion.
So I would say 1
Oh, gotcha.
is probably number 1 for me. I haven't actually seen the full of 2. I'm struggling to. What was the premise of 3?
Like Lotso.
The preschool,
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
Also, I'd say so it goes
and Andy
1,
and
3.
well, and the
No,
Bonnie.
1, 4, 3, 2.
1, 4, 3, 2. Okay.
I'm not sure. 1 is my favorite. And then after that, I think they're all really strong entries, but 1 is my favorite. That's all I can say.
I don't really remember the other 3 very well. I just remember that they all made me very sad after watching them. But I feel like this one made me the most sad after watching it. I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it's just because I don't really remember the other ones. But I'd probably say 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know what
In
we're
terms of
watching
the best.
tonight.
Okay.
No,
I would
we're
say
not.
1. I'd say 1 was the best. Then I'd probably say 3. Because of the ending with Andy and giving the toys to Bonnie was super, like, a good culmination, I thought.
Spoilers
And then,
for the Saga.
yeah, spoilers if you haven't
Saga.
seen the movie
I've seen it the last
2010.
8 years.
The 9 years ago.
Yeah, 9 years.
And then I'd say this one, and then probably the second one, because I remember the second one a little bit with the Zurg thing and stuff. It was a good movie. They're all good. I think all together they're good, but those movies themselves, that's how I rank them.
Zurg thing.
the Zurg thing? Was it like
That
all
was
of two?
in Buzz Lightyear Space Adventure. I don't remember Zurg.
Yeah,
from
no,
two.
it's like in
Toy Story
two. Remember you just said you
Toy
haven't
Story
really
1
seen
and 2.
Yeah,
Was
two
there
is
one?
like all about the toy shop and like
It's about Jesse and the people in the.
yeah, and then
Yeah, and
Zurg is like really
All
involved in
Toy
the
Bar?
whole dad thing. Like Zurg's, I won't ruin it
Oh,
for you.
yeah, that's
I
right.
won't
Oh,
ruin
yeah,
it for you.
would that be your room 3?
Yes.
Saga. Okay.
Anyway,
Our dog is joining us.
hello Romeo. So okay, so that's how I think we all ranked them a little bit different. We all thought it was a good movie though. What would you say? That's a good question. Sadness level in this one, funniness versus sadness. Would you say that proportionally was it more funny, or more sad, or equal?
It was
I
more
think
funny.
it's more funny, but when there are sad moments, it's not just like sadness. It's like you have to have the entire scene being something that gets more and more emotional until it cuts to a very funny scene and then back and forth. Because that does happen a little bit.
I felt like it was appropriately sad.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
the ending, spoiler free, but it
It
felt
was, like a typical Toy Story
appropriate.
movie. There
I
was
think
some-
to me the
sadness.
saddest moment in the whole series is in the second one when Jessie remembers her girl and they play When She Loved Me.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
the saddest moment in the
montage.
whole series for me.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about that.
But yeah, I think there was like it probably said this one's 75% funny and like adventure and like 25% sad. And the sadness is sad. And like some moments in it I think that are like you don't expect to be sad, but the characters, the animation's so good on it, and I think it's obviously animated especially when you see the people in the the toys, but they're so good at like getting the eyes and the emotions on the face. Like you feel sad for like when the characters are actually the people are sad. You're like, oh, it's
Oh,
really
yes.
sad. Like it seems real.
Like when Bonnie looks sad.
Yes, when Bonnie
Yeah,
looks
you
sad,
feel sad.
You feel
Because-
sad.
because
It's
it's
like,
real.
oh
Yeah,
man,
that would
like
lead-
it's a real person. Yeah.
I mean, do we want to go to another part? of
Forky,
the
Forky looks terrified sometimes. Even I don't know how actually. Does it just make his pupils bigger, or are they in the middle? And he's
Yeah, I
surprised.
know because he's got
He has googly
he's
eyes.
got googly eyes. So how do you
He
make
got
him with
googly
emotion?
eyes and a clay
Emotion?
mouth, but he had emotion.
Yeah, you did.
I think you put an eyebrow on him, and that really helps.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I've heard
yeah,
about
yeah.
a lot with
The eyebrow and the
animation,
mouth, and the
eyebrows
mouth kind
really
of like would do things.
help.
It was not as sad as I expected it to be, though. The
Yeah.
movie, because I'd seen a few like non-spoiler reviews of the movie beforehand,
Like, when they-
and they'd all said that they were like that the movie was like very, very sad. So I was kind of like not wanting it to get to the end because I knew that it would be really sad, but it really wasn't as sad as I had.
I'm sure to
expected
the
it to be.
die-hard Disney fans, it was very sad. We had
Yeah, for die-hard Toy Story fans, it must have been very sad. But I'm not like dedicated to the saga.
the Saga.
Yeah.
Like even with the doll's eyes, Gabby, they do move a little bit. Like when their eyelids flutter shut sometimes, but one time her eyes went in like different directions, and it was interesting because I know what it's
Yeah, I think probably Benson or Gabby's the other dolls. They probably show the least emotion of all the characters, and they're not even
They're
in
supposed to
it
be
that
like,
much.
Yeah.
but
they're
they're like kind of creepy, and they're a
Yeah,
little
like
scary.
slappies if you see
So
them.
yeah, on the like, for the parental guidance part of it. So on the there's no blood and gore, 0. There
Those
was
things that are cotton
on-
stuff.
Yeah, you usually cotton stuffing.
right. There's some cotton stuffing accidents. The violence. I mean, there's again
stuffed animal
toy on
attacks.
toy violence.
Yeah.
That is not anything big.
Scenes
Obviously,
Scenes of peril, I guess.
yeah. There's a couple scenes of
Yeah.
peril, a couple
Yeah.
scenes of like scariness where they're getting chased, and you like
Yeah.
it is a little scary. So if you got really little ones, they might be scared. I'm like talking about like preschool age.
Yeah, like 3-year-olds and stuff.
Yeah, they might be a little scared at moments, but that's really brief. What else? Language. There's
Yes,
no
yeah.
language.
Nothing at all.
And then inappropriateness. There was nothing at all as far as like adult situations. There's nothing
Yeah.
at all. So it was a very family friendly movie, like all of those ones are.
But the dummies were
Disney
creepy, as
Pixar.
you
The
said.
dummies are creepy, and then it is emotional. Like if your kids get emotional, there's going to be parts in it that are they tug on your heartstrings, like Pixar always does, and Disney
Yeah.
always does. They're like, let me make you feel sad for these fake toys.
It once again, it makes you want to go play with your toys. It makes you feel
Yeah,
bad
it
for
does-
when
Yeah.
It does make you
it
feel
does.
bad.
Toys.
Yeah,
It's like,
I had a
like
few times if you just like you left a toy there, like if you need to go free, then you can go or something.
yeah.
Wait, wait, are we gonna talk about the visuals and stuff?
I don't know, they're amazing.
Yeah, they were in the library because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
talked about that bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
so.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was
They already-
impressed with Bo Peep. She's got like a ceramic glaze on her, so she's shiny, and she always
Yeah.
seemed to catch the reflection
Yeah.
appropriately. It
Yeah,
looked really
I think
good.
if you did a side-by-side comparison of like the first one, which is super impressive for 1995
Yeah.
or whatever it was,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
but today, I mean, it would look light years better. Amazing
light
Ears.
Yeah.
how
You did not have to make that.
how yeah, right,
We all
exactly,
did.
pun intended. That it would be, you know, you'd see the difference between how they are just the light bounces off of them and like the eyes for like the two like Bunny and Ducky, like they've got those kind of
Sparkle.
the teddy bear eyes with the
Yeah,
sparkles, and you
sparkles.
could see it sparkle as they like were looking different directions.
Also, I never noticed how Woody's eyes have like it's like a
It's a
pattern.
weird, yeah,
I
pattern
always just thought it was
to
like
I'd
a normal
noticed, it was
human eye.
creepy.
I never noticed that until I saw Toy Story 4.
Got like all
Never
those
saw
like
that.
It's probably got more
Bo
detail.
Peep has
Yeah.
good
I'm not
eyes
sure I know
though.
what
They
you
look
mean.
like
It's
they're
different from the
stick-ons,
previous
but
kids.
still very
No,
well
it's not different. I
illustrated
just
and
never noticed
colored.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, because they were stick-ons, but did they move?
they look-
When she looked in direction.
She did. Okay, they did
But
move.
if they were just staring at each other, then no.
Okay.
So I also at one point was like looking at Bo Peep's clothing, and you can see all the stitches, but since she's like small, they were like large size stitches
Yeah.
too. It wasn't just normal people clothing. It looked
Mm.
good.
Yeah, nothing ever
Fabric.
feels larger than it is. You always get the sense that they're like on this small scale of everything, like by
Right.
the way that everything.
Right. And then they even had like a new
Absolutely.
tiny little character, which is like a super tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
People make them.
yeah, and really tiny and
I
cute.
didn't
compared to
really
the rest of them.
understand how tiny she was.
Right.
Yeah, I was
But
trying-
compared to
yeah.
the toy, she
Very
was even
small.
tiny. She
Yeah,
was
I was trying to think of it like
At one
how
point
big
it
would
was a
that be in
cat.
real life? It would have to be like that big in real
Just
life.
like the size of a finger.
Yeah, at one point they compared it all to, like to a cat. There's a cat there, and you can just see based on the
small,
size of
though.
that cat, and
Yeah.
compared to her, that cat is gigantic. I don't know
Yeah.
what a human would be. It'd be like,
Yeah.
like literally that
That would-
small.
And also the scenes where there weren't any toys in them, the carnival.
Oh, they look like they were
Looked
They
real.
look like
Amazing.
real.
Yeah, like you would be if it was just like a landscape picture of the carnival that they're at. I mean, at points I was like, that looks like somebody just took a real video of a carnival. It was super hard to tell the difference between it being, you know, animated or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
digitally
was-
animated.
Also, people,
Yeah.
they have come a very long way in terms of animating
Yeah.
people. Like when you look back at the first Toy Story, there are not like tons and tons of shots of people's faces, and there's a good reason for it because they don't look very good. But now there are a lot of like human faces in there, and they all look fantastic. They look very
Right.
realistic, and especially hair. The
Ooh,
hair,
the hair.
like in
Uh-huh.
the first movies, I don't remember exactly, but I know that the hair,
the
like,
doll's
it doesn't
hair.
look super realistic. But now the hair, like for all the toys and all the people, looks completely real, and the way that it flows and like reflects light and stuff, especially Gabby's hair,
Ooh,
like
yeah.
it looks
There
like
were even
it's
like
doll
the little the spots where
yeah, where it was
Exactly.
like input. Yeah.
hair. Yeah, it doesn't
there
look
were
like.
close-ups when I saw
Yeah,
it, so it
exactly. Like
wouldn't
it's
be
crazy how they can
awkward.
differentiate from people hair, and you know it's person hair, from doll hair, where it's like the nylon like cords and stuff. I think that it looks like really real.
Yeah, it was insane. It was really good.
One scene when it was raining, like in the very beginning, and it looked great. Just the way
Yeah,
they had
Yeah,
that
the
light
reflections
and stuff.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a few moments of that. Like, I think it's funny throughout. There's small jokes. I think it was like, you know, like you laughed, maybe not belly laughs, but laughed throughout. There's little jokes and stuff. You know, Tommy commented there's a few that didn't hit, and I think there was right. Yeah, I think it's right. You know, not all of them hit, but out of like 100 different jokes, like 3 or 4 didn't hit. Like it was
99%.
it was constantly some funny things. The new characters that you like, Ducky and Bunny.
Ducky.
Yeah, Bunny and Ducky were,
They were
pretty
very
funny.
cute and funny, and like can get the stuffed animals.
They look so
Yeah.
fluffy.
It's Key and Peele are those characters, and they're like the rated G version of Key and Peele.
Yeah.
So it's like very funny where they're, you know, like just being silly
They
in
look
them,
squishy.
not being
Yes,
inappropriate.
they look so squishy and fuzzy.
Yeah.
They're gonna use that for the marketing so much, but like,
Yeah, they're like,
seriously.
that's what my insides look like.
Yeah, great with the animation as well with them. It makes them look and feel.
Oh,
Like they
she
haven't
has
really
three
shown
heads.
many like plush animals.
All their plans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're really fun.
Yeah. Oh, I like the name of the Billy,
Oh.
the sheep.
The sheep are very funny.
Yeah, the sheep are funny. Yeah, which we've never really gotten
Yeah,
like
we never
anything
got
from
to
the
know the
sheep
sheep.
before.
Three-headed sheep.
Now they're
Yeah.
like hilarious
From
in
a
this
lamp.
movie.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. We get a little bit backstory of Bo Peep, and we
Yeah.
get like she's very cool in it. I thought she was a good like female lead for the movie. You know, like you've had Buzz Lightyear and you've had Woody and you've had a little bit of Jessie back in the past, but this one was much more of a Bo Peep, I think, with Woody kind of story.
She had an interesting outfit too. I think.
Yeah,
like
she turned
cosplays.
her. Well, yeah, she turned her like
She had
dress.
like a skirt that was
Yeah.
like white and pink on the outside, and then flipped into like a purple cape.
And it's
Yeah,
a poncho.
Yeah, that was cool. That would be
Rugged
good.
Yeah,
Bo
Like,
Peep.
yeah, that was neat. So anyway, so yeah, out of 5 Forkies, how many forks did you give it?
Trash.
I give it 4.75 Forkies.
There's not really anything bad I can say about it, so I guess go with like 4.9 Forkies.
Okay. I would go
Arms
with
falling off.
I'd give it like a 4.5 Forkies out of 5.
Yeah, I'd give it like a
4.5.
4.56 for you.
4.56. Okay. Tommy.
What? Oh, did you already say?
Yep. Mommy already said it.
Right. 4.5 Forkies. This is also the first introduction of dads into the MC.
Oh.
No, into the Toy Story universe. Like, we never really saw it. I don't think we saw any dads.
He was really funny in this
they,
one.
No, they didn't really talk about it, but yeah, they did have some moments with dads in this
Yeah,
one. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah. Which was cool. Like they had the family was around, and so you
Yeah.
get to see kind of that
family.
Bonnie's family. Yeah, and then so we're gonna go see. So that's our review of Toy Story 4
The next MCU movie.
Yeah.
with Iron Man somehow in it
Yep.
and the whole thing. But
Oh my gosh, what a money maker.
yeah, that was
is.
awesome. They could
was
put
really
Toy Story together with the MCU.
Yeah,
and,
they make
Really
toys.
about
They
it
make
online.
the toys.
Oh yeah, if they had the toys. That's the next
They should.
phase.
that would be
the
good.
next
Phase
phase.
6 of the MCU.
You heard it here first.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see that movie for sure.
Yeah.
But the next movie we are going to see is we're going to go see Spider-Man: Far From Home,
How many names
which
do
is
we
going to
have
be
for
coming
this?
out around July 4th. So keep an eye out for that review.
And also-
all right, and now it's time for Ryan's bad joke of the day.
Why doesn't Dracula have many friends?
Why?
He's a pain in the neck.
And that's Ryan's bad joke of the day. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification if you want to see our future reviews. Also check out our other reviews that I'll put up here. And you can check out those and past reviews for other movies to see if you should
Give
go
this
see them
video
or
a
see
big
them on
thumbs up if
see
you
on the
like it.
DVD. Yep. Please, if you like it at all, please.
Smash that like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications
Right.
too.
We're
You want
gonna
to
reach
get every one of our
3,000
videos.
likes.
Or share it with your friends or something to say. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.